So, I absolutely did not expect to be making a ramble each time I got a combat 99. I was planning on, like I said before, making it once I got completely finished at the gemstone crab. But as we all know, there's a new skill in old school RuneScape. Sailing has been released, and we're going into 2026 next month. This just is a perfect time for me to kind of talk about where I'm thinking of going with the account moving forward from here. And just so happens to align with us about to get 99 ranged, which is going to be really cool. I've just been at the Gemstone Crab for the last several months, and I've been doing sailing on my iron, like I talked about, which I guess I can go ahead and flash that on real quick. Just AFKing salvaging right now. We're at level 90, so I've just been taking it super chill. I'll definitely talk about my thoughts on sailing. There's obviously a lot of thoughts on sailing and how it's going to impact the future of not just Power Spot, but my RuneScape as a whole, because I've been playing my Ironman again. I've kind of gotten an itch to play this again. I don't know if that will live on past remaxing, but regardless, I thought I'd go ahead and update that. I'm up to 90. 99 will come in a couple weeks if I keep going at this pace. I don't know if I'll stick at salvaging forever, but this is really good content. Big fan of salvaging. I'll throw that out there right now. Salvaging, awesome. Very good. I liked it a little better before they nerfed the 25 AFK. That was beautiful. I was just like putting my computer there, standing on the boat, and then going on the couch and watching anime. It was great. But you know, good things. You can't stay like that forever, right? So I'm happy with salvaging where it's at now, where you have to kind of man one hook. And in regards to Power Spot, being a UIM, since we can't really use cargo and crewmates for salvaging, since the cargo hold is so small, from what I've learned, I've not really kept up on how it works for UIM, but I've been watching DVS's videos and stuff. So really, it doesn't affect UIM at all. It's actually a buff for UIM because you have to salvage yourself. But salvaging right up my alley, like, huge fan, makes me want to get 99 sailing, and that's kind of where I want to take the account. 99 sailing is something I would like to get out of the way sooner rather than later, and I just kind of want to talk about that and where we're going to go from here. So we'll be getting 99 range in a little over an hour from now, and that'll get me 95 HP. I'm pretty sure. No, I won't get 95 HP quite, but we'll be very close, obviously. And then before I leave the Gemstone Crab, I want to get 65 attack. So I was just going to keep 60 attack for now until I got a weapon that would allow me, that would need me to get more attack levels. Because like I said, if you're new to the Ramble or the channel or whatever, this is just a one defense account. There are no restrictions. I'm not a PKer. There's one restriction. One defense. That's it. So as you can see, I'm 92 prayer. I just want to get 99 in every skill and leave defense at level 1. That's kind of where we're at. But I was like, I'll stay 60 attack until I get a weapon, like a Fang or something, then go to 82. Or maybe just get 99 so I can use a whip when it comes time. Who knows? But right now, 60 was fine for me. But with sailing, there is a new weapon that is actually really relevant to this account, and that's the Bell's Folly, which, fittingly enough, as you saw, my Iron Man's name is Bellamord, which the Bell's Folly has no relation to Bellamord the cat in Port Sarim, but I think it's kind of cool that there's kind of a weapon that has my character's name, which is neat. But I definitely want to get the Bell's Folly. It's the zombie axe, but for stab. And one defense Ironman accounts can't get the zombie axe, but we can get the Bell's Folly, which is really cool. So I'll need to get 51 Slayer for that, and 45 Sailing. So that's something I would actually like to do sooner rather than later. I think that would be a really fun thing to get on my way to 99 Sailing. But no point in waiting the 65 attack. It's one combat level. If I'm 99 prayer, I'd be level 90 instead of 89. I don't really care. It's not going to affect anything for me. I don't plan on doing anything wilderness related for a very long time. So just getting it while I'm here, it'd only take, like, I don't know, like an hour or two. Maybe a little longer than that, but definitely nothing in comparison to the many hours I've sat here shooting bone bolts at the crab, and, slashing at it with the dragon scimitar. And then, obviously, that begs the question, am I still going to stay for magic? I'm not entirely sure. So, even if I got 99 magic, I wouldn't be 99 hit points. I would have to do some more with just post 99 strength XP to finish hit points up. I'd be pretty close, but I don't think I'd be 99 hit points quite yet. So it's something I'm considering just to get 99 hit points out of the way. And obviously when I do Slayer, I'll get so much XP, it doesn't really matter. No point in really rushing the skills, just because it's nice for me to tick them off as complete, move on. And being 1 defense, you know, any boost I can get when I do go into Slayer will be helpful. So it really just depends on how I'm feeling in the game at the moment. Like, if I feel like AFKing, I'll blast the crab some more with some magic. I've got like 100 mil in Nightmare Zone. It really doesn't matter what kind of runes I use. I might get like high 90s, and then I'll get a ton of XP from alking, from salvaging. You know, there's a couple of ways to go. I really don't mind if I get post at 99 XP. Like, it is nice to just tick off a skill. And I could definitely use another month at the Gemstone Crab. And I guess there's the thought of I could just go Frost Crabs as well. I'll definitely try out some methods, because Frost Crabs with Fire Spells would probably be way more XP an hour than the Crab. But again, it's more effort. I obviously didn't finish the Museum. Crab was too good. I didn't do Ammonites, but I'm going to finish the Museum, getting post 99 Hunter XP, doing Herbivore to train Herblore through Mixology. So that's kind of sorted in my mind. And if I spoon the Herbivore pet, oh well. You know, I'll just finish the Museum through Siliceps or something. It doesn't really matter. I'll do that eventually. So right now, probably the main goal, active playstyle-wise, is I do want to get 99 Sailing, but I don't want to start training Sailing until I have more of an account foundation that will make Sailing easier for me to train. So let's go ahead and get into the working plan of what I would like to get. What? A squirrel monkey. I've never seen this before. I've been here for how many hours? What is a squirrel monkey? That's crazy. Okay. So for Sailing, I definitely want to start. I want to get 71 farming minimum. I don't remember why I wanted 71, but it most likely has to do with the Ironwood tree. Why was it 71? I wrote down 71 for some reason. It said 80 preferred for the Ironwood trees, but 71 was for something. Give me a second. I will find it. Oh, probably for cotton. Yeah, it's definitely for cotton. Where is it? Hops. Yeah. So I want 71 so I can at least farm cotton. And then 80 is preferred because then I can make an Ironwood tree patch close to a teleport instead of having to sail to it. Again, not really that big of a deal, but I can do 71 at the Tithe Farm and get the herb sack, which will be important for salvaging. As you can see, you get a ton of herbs from the merchant salvages. So it'd just be nice to have the herb sack, and that moves into another grind that I'll have before I start sailing. And then I'd have the points ideally for the seed box, because when I start salvaging as well, I want the seed box so I can keep a bunch of the really good seeds from salvaging as well. So 71 farming at least, maybe 80. You know, getting 80 at Tithe Farm's not that big of a deal. People do it to 99. I'll probably do it to 99 at some point. But that would be a good foundation, and I would finally have the ability to do Hespori, which, you know, would be nice. So when I have a Death Bank, I don't have to go to the Volcanic Mine anymore. It's really just a minor inconvenience compared to Hespori. But yeah, I definitely want to get farming online. Herb sack, seed box, 71 so I can plant cotton, so I can upgrade my ships. And then I want to do Herbivore and Mixology. So the main reason for that, finish the Museum, like I said, do Herbivore, use the herb sack, take the herbs to Mixology. Sounds like a cool method in my mind. One of my friends that I added that messaged me because of the videos said that it's a really good method, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. It just sounds unique. It sounds like one of those cool UIM methods that I would really like to try. And I can fill the Museum out with that, maybe get the Herbivore pet, and I want to at least get 72 Herblore out of that. Shouldn't be too hard, especially with the Museum lamps. 10 levels, it's really not that bad. Shouldn't take that long. And that will allow me to boost for staminas, which leads into, finally, construction. The whole time, I've been planning on getting 99 agility at the Bone Course, then using the Colossal Worm teleport scrolls to get to here, and then run up the Teaks, and then use the Ring of the Elements. I might just get 86 without doing agility first. It's not that I'm putting off agility. I like agility. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's other goals that I want to do right now, and I feel like getting 99 agility just to get 86 construction is kind of unnecessary. Like, it was a cool idea in theory, but it's just not really necessary to move forward like that. Instead, I can get 86 construction. after I get the 72 herb lore, so then I can max out my house, at least get a stamina pool in there, which will be really nice. Max out my player-owned house the best that I can, complete mahogany homes, have Amy's saw, which will be good for building things when it comes to sailing as well. Just more completionist stuff to get done. Get 86 to match with the crafting, so I can do cranes eventually one day. Like I said, still the working plan. And then I'm not sure what woodcutting level I'll end up at from the construction grind. If I'm not level 92, I'd like to finish up getting 92 woodcutting from doing the Veil Totems. I'll try that out. Getting 92 would allow me to cut rosewood logs, which just will be nice to have for any sailing related things that I might need. 92 shouldn't be too hard to get from getting 86 construction. I might just get it anyways. I don't really know the ratios there, but AFKing to 92 woodcutting wouldn't be hard at all, or just doing the Veil Totems, like I said. Always wanted to try that content as well. And depending how good it is and how much woodcutting XP I'm getting, I might even get 99 fletching in the meantime, like before I start sailing. And then the last skill-related thing that I'd want to do before sailing is I want to get 85 smithing. I would just go straight to 99. Giant's Foundry wouldn't be hard. I've got a ton of money. I could actually spend money on Giant's Foundry to get it a little faster, but yeah, I'll do Giant's Foundry. I'll probably just stop at 85 for now. That way I can build everything, mine and smith everything, and build everything related to the ship. It would allow me to smelt rune. And I think the highest smithing thing in sailing is 86, so I could just use a Dwarven Stout. No big deal. 86. Well, 85's plenty. And complete Giant's Foundry while I'm at it. And then the last bit of sailing prep is quests, which I'm kind of glad that I looked at this. I was going to do Song of the Elves, and yeah, I'm combat prepared now, especially if I get 99 magic. I can definitely do Song of the Elves. I would have to get some skills up and do some prerequisites, but at the end of the day, Song of the Elves, not that big of a deal. It would be a pain, but once it's done, it's done. But you don't actually have to do Song of the Elves for the final trial. I can't open the skill menu, whatever. You only have to do Regicide, so we're gonna do Regicide. I haven't even done Underground Pass yet. I was thinking maybe we could put it off and get one of those strange brews from sailing and teleport and skip the Underground Pass for Regicide, which would be really cool. But unfortunately, they just don't teleport you at all if you haven't completed Regicide, so there goes that dream. I thought that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, something every account has to do eventually. I'm not really against it. It is what it is. I love questing. I've always been a quester. Some backstory and lore on me as a RuneScape player. I used to just make new accounts back in the day, like before Ironman existed, and rush Questcape. I've gotten Questcape like 8 or 9 times on old school. I used to just do it for fun. Like, I just like quests. I don't know why. And you know what's funny? The most fucked up part about that at all, I know none of this game's lore. Like, I'm a Spacebar Andy. I just like checklist, do it. That's why I like Iron Man so much. Like, okay, I need this to do this, do it. Like, that's just kind of my shit when it comes to video games. So, quests are no problem. It's obviously annoying on UIM with the looting bag and death piling and death banking and all that different stuff, but it's a new experience. I've never done anything like that, so definitely not super against it. I just have to muster up the time and get it done. So I want to do Regicide. I want to do the Corsair Curse, which this is like 5 minutes. It's just for a dock or something like that. I wrote down I needed it. I don't know why. It's definitely for a dock, or maybe even just to access the second Barracuda trial or whatever. I don't know, but Corsair Curse. I want to get a rune pouch from MTA. It just will be very nice. Sad I don't have one already. I would have one already if they added it to MTA when I completed MTA. Can I open this? No, I cannot. I've green logged MTA. And then like immediately after they added it to MTA. So I'll just go back to MTA, get a room pouch, whatever. It'll be helpful for sailing and just inventory management in the future. And then the big one. This is the big quest that I want to get done. Making friends with my arm. Pretty important. I can't mine the salt to make the Eternal Brazier. So I need it. I have to do it before I start sailing. I mean, I don't have to do it before sailing, but I want to be fully prepped to rush 99 sailing. And making friends with my arm it's a big one. Like, what all do I need for this? There's a lot of prerequisites, lots of skills. My arm's Big Adventure, Swan Song, and Cold War, and then 66 Fire Making, which I'll just go get 6 levels at Wintertide, no big deal. these three, they're not that big, but they're out of the way. Lots of UIM stuff I'm gonna have to do, but making friends with my arm will be good, and it'll also be good because I'm gonna end up starting farming in herb lore eventually, and just having that herb patch be nice. That'll be post construction. So I'll have my Portal Nexus, and I can put Weiss in there, and just account completion stuff. Eventually, you know, within the next year, when I really start to move forward with this account even more, I would like to complete every single quest and mini quest that I can on a 1 defense. You know, just full completion. Do everything that I can. Literally every diary task, even if I can't finish the diary. That sort of stuff. But right now, it's mainly just leveling up, you know, getting high total level, getting as many 99s as possible, getting some gear upgrades when it comes time, that sort of thing. But yeah, I want to start sailing, and those are all the things that I want to get done before I start sailing. And then for sailing, when I get 45, I'd like to I'll probably get 51 Slayer before I even start sailing, just because why not? But I would like to get the Bell's Folly, like I said. That'll basically be my best boss killing weapon. I mean, Dragon Scimitar probably out DPSs at places that are weak to slash. But it'll just be a really good all-purpose weapon. And also, I'm using the plugin that lets you animation change, because I love the animation of shooting this Airite crossbow, and I hate that other crossbows don't have it. It looks so cool. But the reason I'm talking about that is one of the most nostalgic things in this entire game for me is back in the day, the Chaotic Rapier. I was still a noob back then, so I never actually had Chaotics before EOC. I maxed my first main account, like, a couple of months after Old School came out. So I never got that, like, old look of the Chaotic Rapier, and, like, I just love the way a rapier looks. And the fact that it's one of my best weapons at 65 attack is a rapier on the 1 defense account that has all the cool gear and stuff, that is really exciting to me. I'm super excited that there's an awesome rapier that I can get, because Grazi Rapier is so out of reach for me, it's not even funny. I mean, it's possible, sure, but I've never done top before, you know, that's like eons down the line. But hey, I can get Bell's Folly, which is cool. It's 1 in 400, which kind of sucks, but the boss seems simple enough. Would be a cool pet to go for, kind of akin to like a Moxie or a Scurious pet. And I'll have the combat stats to do it, which is exciting. So I'd like to take a detour to get Bell's Folly. And then collection logging, I want to get the Shipwrecks green log or all the sea treasures. I already did that on Bell and Mord, my iron. I want to fully chart the ocean. Also already done that on Bell and Mord. You know, I'm a completionist. I want to do all that sort of stuff. And then I want to build all the island facilities, like all the bank chests and the cooking pots and all that stuff. Also already done that on Bell and Mord. So just do it, basically complete sailing once again on this account. Max out my ships to the best of my ability. Like, I don't know if I'll grind out Frost Dragons for it. Maybe, because killing Frost Dragons with Bell's Folly probably would be pretty good, because dragons are weak to stab. Although I'd probably be better off just killing them with, like, Fire Wave or whatever. But, yeah, I don't know if I'll go that far. Maybe Ironwood max out, you know, max out Ironwood and Rune, and then leave it there. You know, max it out one day, but not really a priority. It's just get 99 sailing, check off another skill, and move on. But yeah, that's basically where I'm thinking of taking the account within the next 3 months. I want to do sailing. It's the new hot thing. It's cool. I was pretty doomer on... Okay, thoughts on sailing. Going into sailing, you know, I talked about my thoughts in the last ramble. I was not doomer on the skill. I had hope, right? And that release... Like, I played, you know, I was logged in when the skill went live. I got level 1, I got the little pop-up, and I played, like, 16 hours, and oh my god, I was not feeling it. I'll tell you what, like, when the skill came out, those of you that played on release will know, that shit was slow. Like, that was the slowest 1 to level 30 I think I have ever done. And, like, I remember going to bed that day, thinking, oh my god, the game is ruined. You know what I mean? Like, I was so doomer on that shit. Like, it was bad. But then I woke up, you know, they started making some fixes. I like where the skill's at now. I hate that they want to make trials the best in slot XP. Like, I don't like water agility. The courses are fine. Yeah, I completed the Barracuda trials collection log on Bell. Like, you know, I've done it. But I don't want to do that shit to 99. Are you kidding me? Like, I haven't really tried port tasks. I'll give them a try. Okay, I haven't tried port tasks past like level 30. I hear they're pretty good. Maybe I'll do that to 99 on Power Spot, but I'll probably stay at Merchant Salvage at least till I get 2 Dragon Cannons. Or do you need Dragon Plates to make the cannon? You probably do. So maybe I will just do port tasks to 99. I'm sure they'll come up with a really good plugin that makes them super seamless. I enjoy it. I like where it is. The one thing I wanted from sailing was for it to make the game world feel lived in, or like feel like alive. Our oceans no longer look like this everywhere. The game feels fuller, which is what I wanted. Obviously, over the next year or two, they'll tweak it. They'll make it even better. There'll be an expansion. I like where the skill is at. I don't think it's terrible. I like it. I think they did a good job for the most part. Although I was mauling, I was infuriated that first day when but dude, I had to pay. My boat got stuck like 5 or 6 times. For one, I didn't know you could reverse the motherfucker. They didn't make that clear. But yeah, I got stuck many a time. Had to teleport out. Lost all my shit. Was very annoying. Oh, and let's not forget. I can't talk about sailing without talking about how every fucking time, somehow, some way, I get fucked over by a game-breaking bug. Like, every time. Like, I talked about it in RS3 leagues. Like, I did the bugged tasks. Like, literally anything that ever happens in this game, something goes wrong where I suffer for it. And did Jagex on Twitter help me? Did I get any support whatsoever? No. So, let me walk you through what happened. I want to look awesome for sailing, right? I want to look my best. So I pull out a cool little fashion scape outfit from my player-owned house. I pull out a naval set because, yes, I've green-logged Trouble Brewing. It's like the one thing everybody does when they max their Ironman and burn out. A green-logged Trouble Brewing. What of it? And I took the fucking black naval set out, and I wore it, right? Now, I keep my bank on my main iron full with bank fillers because I like to be able... I don't know, it's just a habit. I keep it full of bank fillers. So, lo and behold, little old me, drinks the stupid fucking potion that banks all your items, right? Well, do you know what items I was wearing that did not have placeholders in my bank? My fucking black naval set. So that's just gone. They delete that shit. Like, why wouldn't it stay? Like, my items were literally deleted because I didn't have room in my bank. Like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? Like, it was a brand new skill. Nobody knew what those fucking potions did. So I got punished for it. Thankfully, yes, that is all I lost. A black naval top and bottom. I can get it back, I guess. But why should I have to? Give it back, Jagex. Like, it's just like, why can that happen? They had the foresight for UIM to drink it and just take massive fucking damage instead of, putting their shit in a bank that doesn't exist. But what about the fucking people with a bank? Like, I was pretty doomer that first day after that shit happened. Like, I was like, man, I'm never gonna get 99. This is the most ass shit I've ever done in my entire life. But like, and yeah, the game's laggy as fuck when you do the trials and there's all kinds of people. Like, there's kinks to be worked out. But for the most part, I like it. It's cool. I'm excited to see where it goes in the future. Like, raids 4, sailing requirement, like, boats in your raid. Like, there's potential. I'm excited. So, that's really what I've got to say about sailing. That's where I'm going to take the account. Sailing's next. Or, sailing's not next, obviously. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, I'm going to get 85 smithing, going to get 86 construction, max up the house. There's a lot of build up to sailing. I probably won't go for sailing until, like, February, March. I don't really know. Like, I might burn the fuck out after this. I don't know. I've not been playing the game actively. Let's put it that way. Like, I've been a lazy guy. I've been watching a lot of anime, doing my shit, and not really, interacting with the game too much outside of like charting the sea and stuff, which was fun. But yeah, lots of active stuff coming up on this account that I might just get. Yeah, you might see me in 6 months with 99 magic and like agility. Like, I've never stuck to a plan that I've said, but I am excited to mess around with sailing. So Headed into 2026. What after sailing? Like, what am I thinking? I still want to get 99 agility. That's like, I did a little bit of agility before sailing came out, as you can see. This is just from a dragon impling. I'll probably just drop them. I don't know. But I like agility. It's good. It gives prayer XP. I'll probably just go below these if I'm not going to go back to agility. But yeah, I want to do the bone course to 99 or the giant squirrel, whatever comes first, and then transition over to collection log stuff for agility. So 99 agility is still on the menu. That's still on deck. You know, magic might do it before sailing, like I said. And then really, I'm not too sure where I'll go after that. It's cranes, 99 prayer I'd like to finish out. That is, I definitely want to get 99 fletching at Veil Totems. That's a pretty early one. I might even, like I said, do that while I'm getting 92 woodcutting. It depends how much XP I actually get from the construction part of it all. Yeah. That's basically where we're at. I mean, I think that's, like, enough. Like, beyond sailing and agility and construction and crafting and fletching, like, shit, like, the game's basically done. Like, then I've got, like, fishing. Oh, cooking. Cooking's a good one to mention. So, the Fremenic salvage spot gives you a lot of raw fish. It's not an impossibility that I work it out. It looks pretty good. It's not an impossibility that I get 99 cooking from sailing. Like, cook all the raws that I have. Let's see, what do I have? Like, this stuff. If I cook all this, I think I get, like, 81 cooking. I wonder if I could get 99 sailing at the Fremenic spot of salvage and get 99 cooking at the same time. Because cooking on a UIM is kind of awkward, just because, like, on an iron, you know, I could just keep the fish, right? And it'd be cooked food. But on here, the only way to get noted fish, like, outside of, like, Temperos loots or whatever would be, and, like, you know, drops from, like, brine rats or whatever, you know, like, actual, like, good quantities of noted fish would be doing minnows. And if I did that and I had a ton of raw shark, I wouldn't want to get 99 cooking with them because I'm just dropping shark. You'd want to, you know, you cook them as you need them, and that's not, like, getting 99 cooking taken care of. So it's kind of an awkward one. Like, yeah, I could always do mess hall, but I would honestly rather die than do that. That sounds fucking heinous. I'll be real with you. So I could get a really high cooking level just from doing a lower level salvaging spot and putting a range on my boat. Sounds like a cool method. Sounds like something UIM coded. That would be pretty nice moving forward with this. So that's something I'll look into. This is winter, Todd. This is just whenever I decide to do that. Fishing. Fishing's weird. Like, completionist-wise, doing Temperos would be cool. Never done it. Like, outside of one kill or whatever on the iron for diary, I was already 99 fishing, so I might just say, end up AFKing it, you know, do barbarian fishing, drop the shit. Not really sure what I'll do with fishing or when I'll do fishing. It's not really a priority for me. Farming and herb lore, obviously, that's gonna be fun. That's a whole, like, I'll probably, you know, combo Slayer, farming, and herb lore, just kind of do the three together. You know, get a ton of seeds, and then while I'm training Slayer, get as many herbs as I can, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's like basically it. You know, I'd finish up smithing after I do construction, probably. Construction, crafting, and smithing, just do all three. Because I'll already be 85 from Giant's Foundry, just go finish it up. So yeah, I've got the next several months settled, you know, so I can blow past that and just probably, I mean, it's very real possibility I just do magic next, just because it's something that's AFK and I can actually have running when I'm not wanting to interact with the game. I like this, though. Like, sailing fits fun into, like, my plans. Like, it's getting me to take a little detour here. And it might even prove pretty beneficial for cooking. Let me just pull up real quick the merchant, or the Fremenic salvage. Like, what kind of raw food does this drop? Yeah, raw monkfish, lobster, tuna, and salmon. So, like, you could get a decent amount of raw fish per hour. Oh yeah, and a ton of money, too. Because all the archer helms, like, berserker helms and shit, All right. I am 1500 XP to 99 range, our 6th 99 on the account. And for the first time since I've been here, I've turned Entity Hider off. And I didn't realize there were so many champions here. I had no idea what I was surrounded with. It's crazy work. But yeah, I was thinking of something else while I was finishing this level up. It's not an impossibility that before I do a bunch of the stuff that I did mention I want to do, that I get 45 sailing, because I don't really need any of that stuff to get 45. And then I could get 51 Slayer and go get the Bell's Folly before doing anything else, just so I have a better weapon. Sounds fun to me. You know, I've got the combat stats to do it now, that's for sure. The only thing keeping me from it is to kill the Shellbane Griffin. I do have to do it on Slayer task, which is a pain. You have to unlock it, but you can get them without unlocking it if you do it through Chaldar or Vanica. So I would probably do Vanica Slayer tasks, which sounds kind of crazy. You know, let's go ahead and leave now. I'm not going to get it here. But while I'm at it, I'm curious what my Slayer task right now actually is. So I'll head over to Moskna, I guess, is the quickest one to get to. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost there at this point. And yeah, I guess I could get 51 Slayer and then just do some Vanica Slayer for a little bit and kill some of the Shellbane Griffin. But to do that, I'll need 45 sailing as well. So that shouldn't be too hard to get. I don't really need anything special for that. I should be able to do that with the construction and smithing level that I have. And that way I'll get some free total levels as well, which is kind of cool. Why am I going this way? But yeah, we are 480 XP off. I guess let's get 99 on a ghoul. That sounds fun. Maybe I'll get a ghoul champion scroll. I think I can get champion scrolls without completing Dragon Slayer 1. I think you just have to start it. Or not Dragon Slayer. Yeah, you just have to have the quest points for the Champions Guild, right? Which you also need that for Dragon Slayer 1. That's where my mind went there. But yeah, I'm curious what my Slayer task is. I'm sure there's some plugin that would tell me. But I haven't done Slayer on this account for a while, so I have absolutely no idea. Welcome to the clan. To that guy. Yeah, this is a slight detour, but 51 Slayer shouldn't take too much time at all, actually. Maybe there's even a quest that would give some XP. Like, I mean, I'm not going to be able to finish freaking... What's it called? Perilous Moons. I'm not going to be able to finish that. The Blood Moon, too hard. What do you have for me, Ninja Impling? Come on, I'm 99 Hunter. Okay. Okay, sure. Very fitting. What's my task? Ice Giants, okay. Well, yeah, that's simple then. Just go finish that up. And I have 32 points. That's it? Brother. Oh, I forgot about that. That's kind of nice. I forgot that I can buy looting bags from here. But yeah, Griffin's wings spread. I can't even use Duradel. Can I use Neve yet? Almost. No, sorry. No, I need 85 combat. Oh, yeah, I can use Neve now. Okay. So, I mean, I could do it that way, but Vanica's waiting is the same, and he has smaller tasks, so it would be... I mean, I could also just skip, too, because my streak is really nothing to write home about. Yeah, it's something to consider for sure. Yeah, I'll keep this on me for now. Go do that 51 Slayer probably sooner rather than later, at least to get 65 attack. Yeah, let's get it on a ghoul. Let's get it with these rune darts even. Like, what a nice ninja impling. All right, let's drop a humble number 6. And grab it. Come on. Alright. 99 ranged. Big. Glad to be done. Very helpful. Another combat 99 has been taken care of. I'm able to go pew. Yes. Very helpful with the 1 defense. I have a little bit of power behind me at the very least. I no longer need this. See you later. I almost perfectly bought the amount of bone bolts I needed. Thank you to the ultimate CC. More like power shot. Yeah, it happens every time I get a range level. Okay, give me fishing trawler. I guess that's the closest to the range cape. Yeah, there was absolutely a quicker way to get here, but that's fine. Give me the skill cape. Hold on. You gotta have music for this. Give me the skill cape. We got the Pew Pew cape. It looks very good on a 1 defense account. Like, I don't know, it just screams pure. I don't know. I don't need the hood. Because I'm not going to store it in the house yet. So, there we go. Of course, we got to hit the emote at least once. Yeah. I'm glad to have done it. Ranged is nice to have out of the way for sure. Let's go to the house real quick. There's definitely a bank in here. There's a bank, like, up here, right? Don't fail me, memory. What? Since the fuck when? Wait. I could have swore there was a bank up there. I'm not... I don't want no ranger smoke. Like, I'm sorry. I'm out. Okay. I'm at a bank. Uncharge. And then put, like, 70 into it. So I've got some runes on me. Okay, to the POH. I should have just done that to begin with, I'll be honest. Would have let me teleport to Camelot. Okay, didn't get the range pet, unfortunately. Alright, magic. So, let's get my... This is the look. I actually have no idea what would be better DPS. I'll be honest, I should probably check. Something like this. I like the Halo, though. The Halo's cool. Halo has better defenses. Oh, yeah, definitely the Halo, then. Yeah, I look like a wizard. And I can just use this for... Actually, how much better is the defenses on this? Oh, like, way better. Then, yeah, probably just do this, then. Went out of my way for the ghostly robes. Ghostly would be better for, like, a boss or whatever, I'm guessing. But, yeah, for frost crabs, this would definitely just be the play. But, yeah, I want to get 65 attack. And then just, I guess, buy some runes and get to magicking. Yeah. But probably go do some sailing. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to think about it. But, yeah. That's 99 range. Another one down. Looking forward to the future as always. And, yeah. I'll see you guys next time.